All right, man. Today is gonna be the fucking day of redemption for last week. Yeah, last week I hit that 550 double, but the more I sit on it and the more I look back at it, I definitely had three in me. So the fact that I stopped at two, it's kind of eating at me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So today, well, I don't know. I actually think if I hit a 550 triple, that actually might be the only set of barbell back squat that I do today. Um, that's if it all goes good, which I'm hoping it will. It's really not. It's not the smartest approach or plan to try to hit that heavy of a PR back to back, unless you're prepping for a powerlifting meet, and I'm not. I don't have the sufficient macronutrients in me at the moment. But again, like I said, it's fucking eating at me, dude. I gotta at least try it. And what sucks about that also is though, a lot of you guys know, your performance and your strength levels vary week to week. So just because last week I could have hit three with 550 doesn't mean I'm going to hit it this week. It could actually be even worse this week. I at least want to try it though. Honestly, you know, whether I get two or three here again, I still might just call it with one heavy set here and then go do some leg extensions, leg curls. And I'll probably finish with hack squats again today. I haven't done them in 3 or 4 weeks now. That sounds all right. I gotta at least fucking try to get this. Again, nope. Wait, I got this backwards. This could end very, very badly. And again, when I say that, I don't mean an injury or something. Obviously, that's like the worst thing that could happen. I'm just talking about in terms of performance. This could. I mean, I could try this and only get one, which would really put a damper on this whole leg day. But again, sometimes I just can't help myself, man. This shit, it's fucking eating at me. So yeah, we're gonna give it a go. I'm gonna keep warming up though, and I don't know, unless something just feels really, really off or bad in the warm ups, you know, we'll go for that 550 for three. That actually felt pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Now this has also happened before too. Just because the 4 or 5 warm up felt good, by no means does that mean that I'm gonna have a really good top set. We'll see what happens when I get there, I guess. There actually is such a thing as bracing a little too hard, and I think I did that there. So I'm trying to get myself. I'm also in the process of trying to get myself a little hyped up for this big set. So it's a fine line. I'll have to make sure I kind of still get hyped up, but also keep myself a little under control. Yeah, that was a little too much of a brace. So other than that, it felt all right. So that felt a little tougher than last week, if I'm being honest. Hmm. Now I don't really know if I want to. Not, fuck it. I will. Man, I don't know. Let me watch the video back. That may have looked easier than what it felt. If I'm being honest, I still want to go for it. It just might not. I don't know. Like I said, I might not get 3 this week when I could last week. Fuck it, I'll go for it. See what happens. Damn. Damn. Well, you know what? I refuse to be upset or disappointed with that. That Listen, I kind of explained through all the warm ups. I just wasn't feeling quite as springy. I wasn't feeling as stable. Wasn't feeling as good, basically, as last Sunday. And I still got 2. You know what? You always got to try to put a nice spin on things, because if not, I mean, don't get me wrong. I use the negative thoughts and the days that I kind of underperform or miss a lift or whatever. It's definitely good for motivation. If you have those negative thoughts and you let all that shit get to you too much, it can start to have a negative impact, not only on your lifts, just your fucking state of mind, dude. So I'm gonna put a nice spin on it, and I got 550 for 2 again on a lesser fucking day. So you know, I'll take it. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna stop there, and yeah, I'm gonna do 3 or 4 sets of leg curls. No, oh, okay. So I'm gonna start. I got this backwards. I'm gonna go over there and do 3 or 4 sets of leg curls, and then leg extensions. I like to have my quads a little more pumped closer to the end of my workout. Looks better for the fucking pump check. Yeah, and then I'll probably do. Honestly, I'll probably just do 3 sets of hack squat, unless it just feels that fucking good. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens when I get to that point. But that's kind of the general layout of what I think I'm gonna do for the rest of this. Honestly, like if you can match a PR, especially a recent PR, like literally mine was 7 days ago. If you can match that on a lesser day, just a day in general where you just don't have it as much, and you guys know what I'm talking about. You can feel the difference between good days and then average days, and then your very very bad days. But yeah, if you can match a PR, dude, on a lesser day, take it as a fucking W, because that could have been a lot. Honestly, I was expecting it to be a little tougher than that. Like when I got done with that 515 for 1, I'm sure you guys could hear it in my voice and see it on my expressions. I was like, oh man, I might only get 550 for 1 today. But again, I got 2. So, no, fuck it. I'm going to take it. I'm just going to shut up before I try to do it again. Do something really stupid here. And get all this shit put back in my bag, and yeah, go over there on the fucking leg curls. Get started on that. I'm kind of thinking about the fact that, it was kind of one of my lesser days, I guess you'd call it. It's actually the first one I've had in a while on a big squat day. So, and what's crazy about that is yesterday, I actually think this is the reason why it's been so long. Saturdays are always my cheat days for my meals, and I always go pretty fucking crazy. Uh, and the same thing yesterday. Actually, yesterday might have been one of the biggest cheat days that I've had in a good while, and I still had a pretty. I mean, it obviously by no means was a bad day. I matched my PR of last week, but it just, I didn't feel as strong, as stable, as good. Like I said, I honestly think I think a big reason for that is is starting to become accumulative fatigue. Like I said, I always cheat on Saturday, and it usually, at least here lately, it's been making for a really good leg and heavy squat day every Sunday for like the past 2 months. But at a certain point, your body is just gonna have those days and those moments where it's just not gonna be as fucking strong. I mean, pretty straightforward and simple. It's just not. And I think it's like I said, it's accumulative over that period. Like I said, I had 2 months of really, really, really good heavy leg days on Sunday, every Sunday, hitting a PR almost every week. I mean, and after a while, it's just like your bodies can't keep up, you know. And I think that's kind of what happened today. Because like I said, I wanted three, which would have been a PR, but I only got two, and it felt a little. Well, I'll just say it was a little less convincing than last week. It was a little tougher, but I'll put a positive spin on it. Like I said back there, I matched the PR of last week on a day I don't feel as good. So, I didn't hit the PR I wanted, which kind of sucks. Like, whenever things like that happen, you have to kind of sit there and think and look back what you've done, how you've slept, what you've eaten, you know, all that stuff factors into, how your performance is going to be in the gym, especially if you're trying to hit a PR. And that's when you need to dial in and focus even more on all the stuff outside of the gym when you know you have a big PR coming up. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Uh, I'm gonna quit fucking pondering on it and worrying about it. Um, I think though this would be a good time for me from here on out. I'm not gonna go anything under 5 reps again for maybe a couple months again, and I might work with. I'll try to work instead of 500. I'll try to work with 515 and do sets of five, maybe even six with that. We'll see. You know, we'll see how that feels whenever actually I start doing the set because that rep range could change pretty dramatically. But I mean, the last time I did 500, I did seven, and it wasn't even that tough. So I think 20 more pounds, take a rep for each 10 pounds is usually what I do, and it's pretty close. 515 for five is what it'd be. So yeah, next week I'll try 515 for sets of five, maybe just a couple, ease into it, and then over time try to get more reps, maybe in more sets, and then I'll go back to that 550 in a couple months and see if three, fuck, who knows, maybe even four might be possible. I think I need to get a set in. It's been too long. All right. Since I've only done one set of squat and it was very low rep range, normally I'd want these rep ranges to be around 10 to 18 at the most, but a heavy for that rep range. I'm actually okay with these 3 or 4 sets here being around 20 or more. I think I was at like, honestly, I don't know. I'll have to go back and count. It was more than 20, I think, though. And I think I'm okay with that today because, like I said, I hit such a low rep range under my squat and I only did one fucking set. So I want to get a ton of reps here to try to make up for the fact that I didn't. Of course, I'm going to do hack squats at the end, so I got to remember that too. But yeah, I still think I'm okay with the rep range being a little higher today on these. Now I'll still slow the reps down, kind of like I did on my back workout Friday. What I'm going to do, I think, is go really slow and controlled on the first X amount, however many I think is good, going at that tempo, and then I'll try to speed it up and basically get as many more reps as I can to failure or very, very close within 1 or 2 reps of failure. Sometimes tempo changes like that can really make a set that much more dynamic and kind of throw your muscles off and, you know, therefore make them grow, get stronger, adapt. But yeah. Anyways, I'm I'm starting to rant. So uh, two more here, drop set, and then we'll move on to leg extensions. Oh boy, that was much tougher. I sped, well, like I've been doing, I sped the rest period up pretty fast. It's like maybe a minute and a half, maybe a little longer than that. Yeah, that took like, I don't know, fuck, what was it, like 7 or 8 reps off? That's fine though. I'll do one more, drop set, yeah, and then move on to leg extensions. All right. Basically, we're just taking away like an extra minute or two of rest between the sets. How much tougher it can make the sets, man. Whew. All right. Now, like always, I'll just go up to 110. All right, let's call it there. Yeah, that, I don't know, man. It's starting to get, I gotta be honest here. These leg curls and leg extensions are starting to get a little monotonous. Like I've been saying, I really like them, but I don't know. The problem is though, every time I every time I do a bunch of squats or just in general anything with a bunch of weight on my back or like a stiff-legged deadlift for your hamstrings, it's I guess I really need to go figure out what's going on with my back, but it's really starts to affect my back, my lower back. It can start hurting. It can start burning really bad, almost like I'm doing a bunch of, I don't know, something that works your lower back. I can't even think, but you guys know what I'm saying. So like I'm almost kind of relegated to using these two machines after squats. The only thing that doesn't really hurt my back at all is hack squats and the leg press. I've been doing the leg press the past couple Wednesdays. That's pretty good too. But if I stop doing these two and start doing leg press and hack squats a bunch, it's going to be the same thing. So it's kind of it's going to get very monotonous if I do that for 3 months straight or something. And I don't know. I need to figure something out. I guess firstly I need to figure out what's going on with my back and then go from there. But yeah, let's go get set up. Two more. That one was much tougher, much better set. Yeah, one more in a drop set. Oh boy. Whoa. Fuck. Let's see if I can get 3 or 5 more. Okay. That's pretty good. Actually, really good. Now, let's do a fucking drop set. Go up to 190 again. Now, I probably won't do the whole slow tempo for the first X amount, however many. I'm just gonna do straight reps here, get as many as I can. Okay. Now I know it looks like I probably could have done 2 or 3 more. My quads are burning so bad. I honestly don't think I could have. Maybe, but again, that drop set accomplished what I wanted it to. So, you know, losing 2 reps possibly on the end of that was, again, like I always say, I got what I needed out of it. 2 additional reps isn't going to make or break that set. I got what I needed. So, and also, again, I got to remember I'm doing some hack squats here in a second. You know, I want to save a little bit for that. Yeah. Let's get over there, though, and get started on it. All right, the plan here is to start with 4 plates on each side. I mean, that's pretty given at this point. I'll do a set, and I'm kind of hoping that I can get away with adding a 25 on each side for 2 more sets of at least 10. But honestly, I'm hoping it'll be closer to 12. Now, the only thing that could change that is if I do this set here and it just doesn't feel worth it to try to add a 25 on each side. Then I'll probably just do 3 sets with this weight. But it's been a while since I've done this, and I know I've gotten a little stronger. So even though I'm not feeling completely, well, I don't want to make it sound like I feel like shit or nothing. That's not the case. But I do kind of feel a little less, I don't know, like enthusiastic to train today for some reason. Uh, but everybody's gonna have days like that, and it's just one of those days for me. So this could feel a little, a little heavier than what I'm thinking. But again, I said it's a lot. The only way to fucking know is to do the set. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up, do the set, and then I'll figure it out. Okay. Well, that was 15. I think 16 was definitely there, but so yeah, I think I'll at least try it. This next set doesn't go like I want. Maybe I'll go back down to this way on the third one. Yeah, I'll at least try to throw 25 on each side. Oh. Ah. 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 Oh man, I don't even know if that was 10 or 11. I kind of lost count. Again, I guess it really doesn't matter because I don't think I could have done another rep if I wanted to. I mean, maybe it was like 50-50, maybe not. So yeah, the number of reps really doesn't matter at that point. Yeah, see if I can. I'm starting to feel pretty good. So see if I can survive one more set and then go back there and get a look at the legs. Yeah, that'll probably be it. I was considering maybe doing a drop set, but nope. At this point, I don't need it. I really don't. So I'll do one more. Ah. Oh fuck. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So what is that? I did 10 sets with the heavy double, and then I mean I don't know if you want to count the drop sets. Some people do, some people don't. But if you do, that's 12 sets of legs. Not a ton, but for me, like I don't need a ton of sets on leg day to get what I need out of it. And again, I'm gonna be hitting legs again on Wednesday, so yeah, I think this is a good stopping point. All right, man. I'm still, well, actually, I did just do a set of sissy squats, just bodyweight sissy squats. I didn't record it because there's nothing really crazy about that. I mean, it's just bodyweight sissy squats. I'm sure a lot of you have done those before. You get the idea with that. But I did just one set that kind of, as a finisher, just to get a nice, really good pump in the quads before I got out of here. If you can't tell, that's why I'm breathing pretty hard still. But yeah, pretty good fucking leg day, except for, I didn't hit the PR I wanted today. But I've already went over that. I mean, it's just, I really do think it's a cumulative fatigue. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I think next week instead of doing 500 for 6 or 7, I'll go to 515 and try to get 2 good sets of 5. That's what I'm thinking right now. Now, if I surpass that, I, it's even fucking better. And if it's a little tougher than I think, then that's a good weight. As long as I still get at least 1 set of 5, I think that'll be a good weight to work with for some months. Well, let's see. Let's see what the legs are looking like. I will say, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm sitting here, and there's a vein running all the way up my hamstring. Looking pretty fucking gnarly. I think this bench is a little too close. There we go. Dude, my veins are getting fucking crazy. Woo! This cut is going really good. See, normally it's just a vein over here on this one the past couple weeks. I got some over here now. Fuck yeah, dude. That's the shit right there. That's the results that when you finally see them, it just adds that much more motivation. Because like I say before all the time, your motivation will come and go. So when you seeing things like that will kind of bring it back. And then when the motivation goes, that's when discipline kicks in. All right, let's get one from this side. All right, dude. Can we see the calves? I'm not sure we can. Yeah, so I mean, my calves aren't the best, but not too bad either. Here, see if I can get a better shot of that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they're not too bad. I honestly, I don't do any direct calf work. So the fact that they're even that, you know, I don't have fucking chicken legs by no means. There's some definitely some, you know, some muscle definition and some muscle separation, some size. So you can see it better from there. Not too bad. But yeah, I mean, pretty good fucking day. So I'm still on the cut. Again, I'm thinking maybe 5 more pounds down, and I'm not gonna start bulking again after the cut, but I will maybe we'll call it a clean bulk. I'm still gonna eat very clean. I'm just gonna up the calories, not to a big surplus, but definitely a surplus. I don't know. I forget how much of a surplus I really want to go on when I get there, but I know for sure it's not going to be a dirty bulk by any means. I know that much. Um, yeah, pretty good fucking leg day. tomorrow. This is the week where I could get hit chest twice, so that's pretty fucking cool. So yeah, tomorrow's chest day. I'm thinking tomorrow might be a pretty heavy chest day, so you guys might want to see that. I'm thinking about going up to the 160-pound dumbbells and trying to get a couple sets of 5, maybe even 6 on the first one. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there, everybody. Well, I guess this will be posted on Monday, but it's Sunday for me. So hopefully everybody had a good Sunday, good end to the weekend.